everyone, welcome to the 2021 Sports Ball. We're just going to get Devon, our VP, on and we will get started very, very shortly. If you want to make use of the comments, you can say where you are and located across the world. Since we are doing this a little bit different to normal, it'd be great to hear where you're all from. And if you're watching with your flatmates, families, boyfriends, anything, love to hear it in the comments. So put some comments below and we will answer them before we get started. Nice to see Alice Tilley joining the call. We've got loads of people joining as we speak. Annie, Brianna, oh, nice to see some alumni there as well. We've got some other universities here, such as Zoe from GCU. Very, very excited to get started tonight, and hopefully everyone will be just as buzzing, even though we're doing this in different circumstances. So we're just waiting for Devon, the VP, to join, and then we'll get started, and then we'll go through his speech, and then we'll go on to our award winners.
Hi everyone. Hi Amber.
Hi Dev, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm great. Are you excited for tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. You?
Yes, you're looking very, very sharp.
Thanks. Oh, I'm blushing.
What can I say? I've just came on and asked where everyone else is located and who they're watching with, because some people might be with flatmates or families, so we're just looking in the comments to see where everyone is.
Look at that. Oh, thanks, Ray. I'm the show seller here.
I'm loving the bow tie.
Thanks, it's Ben's. Shout out Ben. Stop it, Alex. I've got so many fans in the comments, I love it.
So many compliments. Are you wearing a full piece suit or are you wearing some interesting trousers to match the suit?
This, wait, we'll go. The Scooby-Doo trackies. Absolutely love it. Taking smart casual to the new extreme.
If that doesn't sum up 2021, I don't know what does.
Yeah, it's a fair point. Give us a twirl. Give us a twirl. Oh, I'm in with the twirl. That's just for you, Gregor. Can we get some requests for Amber, please?
No. I don't want to do a twirl.
You got any questionable trousers on, Amber?
No, I'm actually wearing a dress. Just dressing up like I would do for sports ball.
Boring.
It would be great if you are watching with family, friends, flatmates, and if you have dressed up like Dev and I, to post some photos for our Instagram and using the hashtag HWSportsball2021.
I wonder how many people are going to be nice and... Right, actually, there's no need for that. There's no barbers open. It'll be interesting to see how many people are all dressed up for the event.
I know, I think I've heard from some sources that Netball are all dressed up and on a call.
I love that. Let's see, hopefully Netball put in a photo then.
I know, Netball, we're expecting big things, especially when you guys are actually nominated for Club of the Year tonight, so setting the bar high.
Ross Campbell's out in my room tidying skills, but it's fine. Can all have nice fancy fairy-like backdrops.
The real reason why I am not sitting in my bedroom right now to do this call. Let's see if there's any other comments here. Oh, Ellie, our health and wellbeing exec, she's sitting with her flatmates in Bruntsfield. Is there anyone that's not in Edinburgh that is watching the call tonight? It would be great to find out where you all are.
Lana's watching from Hertford with Matt.
Oh, it's so nice to see some alumni tuning in, especially Lana. I don't feel like she's ever left the sports union, and I really want her to keep connected as she is. I hope everyone's like that when they leave the sports union. Oh, there's someone watching from Essex. And in Aberdeen. Wow, we have people everywhere. It wouldn't be like this any normal year. We would all be in Corn Exchange, so it's interesting to see how everyone's watching across the UK. Hopefully there's other people maybe watching outside the UK as well.
Got Yorkshire, Inverness, Shetland, Roos and Slateford.
Right, should we get started, Devon? I feel like we've got a good number on the call.
Ready to go when you are.
Amazing. So, hi guys, welcome to this year's Sports Ball. I'm really excited to see you all today and be here with Devon. I know it's a really different time, and I'm not going to lie, I was not expecting to be sitting in my hallway doing this, but I am very excited to celebrate all the club's achievements and our winners tonight. So yeah, I'm excited that everyone's on here and is feeling just as buzzing as we are. So before I get into the very well anticipated speech from Devon, I'm just going to go through some housekeeping and how the event's actually going to run. So what we're basically going to do is, it's going to be a little bit different. So it's not just going to be me and Dev or myself just announcing the awards. We're actually going to dial in the winners as I announce the awards, and I actually don't know the winners either. So every reaction that you see today is live. So as if you've watched Big Brother before, when you're live, please don't swear. I will make sure I won't as well. So yeah, and I just want to welcome in all the families that are here, clubs, university colleagues, our Orium colleagues, and everyone that's came here to join us tonight. And I'm very excited to get through it, and hopefully you are all too. So these awards were actually voted and nominated by the clubs as well, and this was from the last academic year and this year. So a couple of months before COVID, and then COVID sadly hit us, and these months now. So when we go through the awards, we will discuss the eligibility and a little bit more about the shortlisted nominees. So yeah, we've got 5 awards that we will be announcing today. So our SU Development Trophy for Most Improved Club, our Miraz Trophy for Social Club of the Year, SU Trophy for Team of the Year, Johnston's Trophy for Sports Personality Year, and last but not least, our Club of the Year, which is our Peter Wilson Trophy. So we will be dialing in our winners as we announce the awards, so live reactions as I was saying. And yeah, let's move on to the Vice President's speech from Devon. So Devon, on to you.
Thanks, Amber. Thank you to everyone that's came on the call tonight and joined us. We're here to celebrate how fantastic our sports union's been over the past year, which I'm sure everyone's aware it's been fantastic. As we all know, this year's been somewhat different to what we're used to, but it didn't stop us from being anything short of excellent. With the countless challenges our clubs have faced, they've taken them in their strides and just made the most of it. We've had cheer and dancing on Zoom, we've had volleyball in the meadows, even swimming without a pool. But of course, none of this would have been possible without the terrific efforts we've had from the FU staff. Even if Emma just spends her day mucking about on MRM all day, but that's from Gio. So I know I speak for us all here when I want to take a moment and just say thank you to the FU staff for giving us the opportunity to achieve what we have this year. I want to start off with saying a massive well done to all the award nominees. It's amazing to see so many clubs and individuals striving in this difficult year that we find ourselves in. Everyone should be proud of what they've done this year, but unfortunately, we can only have one winner of each award. So a massive congratulations to those that are taking home awards tonight. Thoroughly deserved, and I look forward to seeing what you're doing next year. For our clubs though, 2020 has been a hugely successful year, even in the current circumstances we find ourselves in, and there's so much to celebrate. Our cheerleading club broke Heriot-Watt history this year when they were the highest scoring team in Scotland when they won the Nations Cup. As well as that, they went undefeated in all the Scottish competitions which they entered. Not bad for a fake sport. The tennis club, they held a 3-week-long tournament alongside Edinburgh Uni. This gave their members an opportunity to compete competitively in the absence of bucks. It's amazing to see tennis still thriving in this uncertain times. And then we look at our boat club. They were able to take their competition to the virtual world by competing in Scottish Rowing Indoor Championships. Their women came first and second in Triple S, and their men came second and third in Triple S. Great adaptation to the circumstances, and it's wonderful to see their achievements. Hopefully they get their medals soon. Then our hockey team, Men's first team won Scottish 1A last year, and they're currently undefeated for 2021 after their only game against Edinburgh they won. So hopefully hockey can keep up the undefeated streak when we eventually get back on the pitch. Then we've got our dance, who they proved that you don't need a certain song to boogie. Their jazz and ballet team this year placed second in their competition in St Andrews. Not only are they killing it in the competitive world, they hosted an alumni virtual dance event, proving that once what, never not isn't just a catchphrase. The football club are also no strangers to success this year. Both their men's 3s and 5s made it to the Conference Plate final, with the 3s edging it after penalties. However, it's not just the 3s and 5s having a great year. The first team are currently sat top of the table in the East of Scotland League, and it's a fantastic achievement, and I hope to see them there at the end of the season. Our newly formed cricket club are having an excellent year as they seek to become the latest constituted club within the sports union. Despite it being cricket's first year and it being their off-season, we've got excellent amounts of members at their training sessions, and they look forward to getting some games played in the summer. All involved should be very proud of their efforts this year. That's just the tip of the iceberg in terms of what the clubs have achieved this year. I could go on for days, but it's a testament to the hard work and commitment from all the individual club committees. The time and the effort that goes in behind the scenes to make these achievements attainable is something that deserves to be celebrated and shouted from the rooftops. Every single club committee member should be proud of their efforts this year, because it's been a very challenging year for us all. Although we might be physically 2 metres apart, this Watt family has come together more than ever this year, and we've achieved some incredible things. Our charitable efforts this year have been nothing short of inspiring, with record-breaking amounts being raised. This year, basketball's very own Stuart Morgan led our Movember campaign to a whole new level, raising over £35,000. This is over double what last year's total was, and an incredible effort from everyone. It's something we are very proud of as a sports union, and obviously something that we hold very close to our hearts. However, Movember wasn't our only fundraising campaign going on in November. We held our annual Strictly Come Dancing fundraising event. This had a new look on it, obviously being virtual this year, but it was a huge success nonetheless. We raised over £200 for our partner charity LDS, and we watched Ultimate Frisbee dance to victory. Of course, we can't mention charity without talking about the man, the myth, the legend that we know as Angus Seller. When he took on his inspiring challenge by running 10k a day for 28 days in memory of his mum. I think I speak for us all when we say we're proud to call him one of our own and wish him all the best in the future. As the sun sets on this amazing yet different year, it's time to look forward to next year. I encourage everyone to get involved with the Watt family we have here at the SU. With exciting times ahead, such as club AGMs and elections on the horizon. I urge everybody to think about running for a spot, whether it's on the SU Executive Committee or Club Committee, because getting involved is something I can't stress enough. I can't tell you enough how amazing the sports union is, and I can't say how privileged I've been to be involved in it this year, and it is something I'll hold with me for the rest of my life. And yeah, so get involved as much as you can, and I look forward to seeing all your faces again next year.
Thank you, Dev. That was an amazing speech. I've not actually heard Devon's speech yet, so that made me a little bit teary, but yeah, hopefully that all made you reflect on this amazing year, and even though we aren't all seeing each other, it made you think that we actually have achieved so much this year, and there's so much to be proud of. Just another special shout out to Dev, because he's been great help this year, and the support is definitely what has been needed. So yeah, thank you so much, Dev, and I echo all of his points. And yeah, let's get started with the rest of the night. So thank you, Dev.
Thanks, Amber.
So moving on to the awards, exactly what everyone's been waiting for. I just firstly want to thank all of the clubs that had voted and nominated. There's been so much competition, even in this challenging year. If you are shortlisted, please make sure that you're ready to be dialed in. And I'm excited to see all of the outfits and the live reactions. But as I said again, please don't swear. You are live. But yeah, so excited to see all of your faces and get through all the awards. There can only be one winner for each, so let's get started. So tonight we're starting off with the SU Development Trophy. This is awarded for the most improved club. Criteria for this involves improving communications, engaging with members, socials and funding. To be eligible for this, the clubs will have to improve their Wattmark grade by at least 1. Tonight's nominees are fencing, who have went from not qualified to gold Wattmark, and that really does say something already, to ultimate Frisbee that have went from bronze to gold, to tennis that have went not qualified to silver. So these are all really amazing achievements already. A little bit about them all before we go on to the winner. So with fencing, they are one of the only free fencing clubs in Scotland to be running sessions. They've had a busy social calendar, strong communications to their members and a great membership. One of their coaches were nominated for Scottish Fencing Coach of the Year, so great from fencing. Moving on to Ultimate Frisbee, their annual Iron Fives tournament in February was an absolute success, and this was before COVID hit, so it was great that they could get this in. Their weekly challenges for members in lockdown were also a success, and this was ran through Strava, what we've been using most of our challenges for, and they've had a number of online events for their members, which is great. So another one from Ultimate Frisbee. Lastly, we have our tennis club. So they've collabed with Edinburgh University. In the absence of Bucks, they were lucky enough to be able to do some form of competition and matches when we were allowed to do so. They've had a massive increase in members, and their number of socials fundraisers have been so successful despite of the lockdown. So 3 very, very strong nominees, and I'm very excited to find out who the winner is. So if my glamorous assistant can please dial in the winner, and we will find out who the winner of the SU Development Trophy is tonight. Hopefully a drum roll. I'll just do it since no one else is here. So hopefully our winner for SU Development Trophy will come on very, very soon. 3 very, very strong contenders tonight. I'm excited to see who will pop up on the screen. Hello!
Yeah, how are you?
Hi, I'm great, how are you?
Good, good.
Do you want to just introduce yourself?
Right, so I'm Thea, the president of Ultimate Frisbee Club. I'm very excited about this award.
Amazing. Do you want to maybe give us all a little insight of a highlight from over the year?
I'd say probably just a fresher intake, even though the situation is what it is. We've had a great amount of new people coming in and being really into the sport and joining all our socials and all that. So that's been great to see.
Amazing. Well done, and yeah, go and celebrate with the rest of your club, and I'm very excited for you. So well done, guys.
Thanks, Amber.
Thank you. Amazing. So that's 1 award down, and Ultimate Frisbee take away the SU Development Trophy. So next up, we are moving on to our, can my glamorous assistant please remind me? Team of the Year. Thank you. As you can see, my notes are nicely done. Yeah, so moving on, we're going on to the SU Trophy, which is Team of the Year. So Team of the Year speaks for itself, but it does not mean that it has to be a first team. We have so many amazing, great teams in the Sports Union. Also, the window for judging this was very small. We still have great success stories. So the nominees for Team of the Year are our cheerleading competition team, our swimming first team, and our football men's team. So as Dev actually said some of the achievements of these clubs in his speech, I'll just run through them again to remind you guys. So the cheerleading comp team, they became 5th place in the UK at British Championships. They were the top finishing unit in Scotland, which is a great achievement at a big award like this. And they were also achieved first in 3 further competitions in Scotland. So an amazing season for them, and it's definitely nothing that they have seen before, and it was great. Moving on to our swimming first team, they were undefeated in Division 2 champions. They got a promotion to Division 1 for the first time in 8 years, and they finished top 3 for the team in Triple S Championships. So if that's not success, I don't know what is. So a great season for swimming also. Lastly, we have our football men's teams. They're currently sitting at the top of their East of Scotland division. Their first team were promoted to Bucks 1A and have beaten a number of different teams that are above their league. So they were very, very lucky to actually be one of the clubs to be able to play throughout the COVID pandemic. And I feel like the fact that they've managed to do so well as well is a cherry on top of the cake. So the winners for the SU Trophy Team of the Year are just about to get dialed in the now, and I'm very excited to see who they are. So another wee drum roll and we'll find out who the winner of Team of the Year is. So 3 very, very strong contenders for this also. It must have been very hard to pick a winner for this. So I'm excited to see who pops up on the screen. I don't know how you can pick between these. No idea. Let's find out who the winner is. It's so nice to see so many people saying congrats in the comments as well. Keep it going, guys. And please, if you want to try and fake drum roll, do that as well in the comments.
Is that what?
Hi!
Hiya.
How are you?
I'm not too bad, yourself?
I'm great. Do you want to introduce yourself and how you're part of the football club?
Yeah, so I'm Devon Mcdonald, the captain of the first team at Heriot-Watt, and absolutely over the moon to win that award. We've had a good season. We were promoted to the top of the league, the 1A last year. Obviously, as you said, top of the East of Scotland league now. Done our bit for the charities as well. We donated over £200 over Christmas to food bank. Helped out with Chris Seller's amazing event that he done in January. And I can't really remember all the other stuff we've done, but we raised money for the Movember as well. And yeah, top of the league. So hopefully the football's suspended now, but hopefully we can get back to it soon.
Amazing. Well done, guys. This must be the cherry on top of the cake after all the success then over the season.
It is, yeah, but hopefully it's just the start of something. Hopefully we can win the league and carry on from here.
Yeah, I was just about to ask what's the next steps, but I'm assuming it'll be hopefully winning the league.
Well, fingers crossed, yeah. Hopefully we would like to go back to the Bucks, but obviously that's been cancelled now. But I'm sure the boys in third year, second year and first year can carry on next year and hopefully get that started back up again.
Perfect. Well, absolute scenes from that. I just want to say a big thank you and well done. So thank you so much for coming on the call, and yeah, it's great to see you.
No worries. Cheers for that.
Thank you.
Take
Congratulations. Care. Amazing. It was great to hear from football there, and yeah, it sounds like they're absolutely smashing their season. So hopefully we can keep promoting what those guys are doing as well, because yeah, as I said, absolute scenes. So yeah, I want to say a big thank you to the other shortlisted nominees as well. That must have been a really tough one. Everyone sounded like they had smashing seasons. So yeah, it must have been very tight, but it was great to see football winning Team of the Year. So we will move on to the Miraz Trophy, and this is Social Club of the Year. So we were lucky enough before the COVID pandemic that we managed to get in some physical socials before that, and I know that feels like an absolute lifetime ago, but some of the clubs did actually manage to fit in some amazing socials then. But even with that, we came back in September, and I have no idea how the clubs have done it, but they've been so innovative with their ideas, and I would never have thought about them if I was a social sec or anything like that. So big well done to all of you clubs that have went out there with completely different ideas and taken the pandemic in your stride. So the winner of this award should have made a positive impact on the student experience through social activities. We can all agree that the 3 clubs that are shortlisted for this have definitely done it. Last year's winner was of course dance, and I can imagine all of your eardrums are probably still ringing. And I do want to put a little apology out there because I can't say that I wasn't part of the screaming bunch. So hopefully everyone is just as enthusiastic as we were last year. So this year, the nominated bunch are cheerleading, equestrian and volleyball. So they've all had great socials, and it must have been another really tight one. So cheerleading, they had music socials, escape rooms and joint socials. Volleyball, they had different nights such as movie nights, games nights, and costume parties, and they actually had their bingo just at the start of the semester. And then Equestrian had joint socials with dance and cheer and boxing. They have a strong relationship with Edinburgh Uni, and they actually done a joint social with them as well. So great socials across the board, and really big well done to them, first of all, for being able to think out the box and get their freshers and other members engaged still during this situation. So yeah, I'm very excited to see who comes on for this. So without further ado, we'll dial in the winner for Mira's Trophy Social Club of the Year, and we'll see what happens. I can see oh yes, people are still talking about the screaming from last year. Hopefully we can hear some screaming this year, maybe not as loud as I think it might glitch the Instagram live. But yeah, it's nice to see you all cheering on your clubs, and keep doing that in the comments. Hi!
Heyo.
Hello, how are you?
I'm not bad, yourself?
I'm great. Well, you've just won a Social Club of the Year. How do you feel?
It's a bit of words, but yeah, pretty happy.
You've got a strong social on tonight, so do you want to say a little thing about that and try and get more people to come along since you're our winners?
Yeah, so tonight's our lip sync battle. It's a bit different this year. It's not going to be the in-person one, but you know, our committee's still working hard at it just now, trying to get it organised for tonight. But yeah, absolutely buzzing for tonight now.
I know, so you should be. I'm really excited for you guys, and big well done. What's your favourite social that you've had so far, apart from the one tonight, obviously, after today's win? But have you got any other favourites that you want to maybe talk about?
Yeah, you put me on the spot there, that's for sure. Besides all of them, I think probably one of the favourites would be definitely Challenges Night. That's a good laugh. Just getting everyone doing some really stupid stuff. It's a great laugh.
Well, that's exactly what we want to hear, and that's exactly why you have won. So well done, you guys, and I'm really excited to actually come along to the social, and I'm actually taking part. So if anyone wants to see myself and my flatmates embarrass ourselves, then come along to the social as well. But come along mainly because they have just won Social Club of the Year, so absolute amazing from them. So well done, Craig, and the rest of the guys, and I'll see you tonight.
Cheers, Amber. See you there.
Thank you. Great, so we're off to a flying start. We've only got 2 awards left, so hopefully you guys are all enjoying this. I'm loving seeing all the comments. It's great to see you all just as buzzed as we are. And yeah, definitely make sure that you get onto the volleyball social after this to keep the buzz alive. It will be a really good night, and hopefully the fact that they've just won that award proves that too. So yeah, moving on to sports personality. This is someone that is well known within the sports union and someone who's made an important contribution. The shortlisted nominees for tonight are 3 amazing SU volunteers, and they definitely don't need an intro. They've made a contribution to me just this year, but I can imagine they've impacted everyone else as well, because they're absolute legends and well deserved of being shortlisted for this award. So firstly, we have Angus Seller. So he is currently Football Club Coordinator and Recreational Officer. He's also a sports union ambassador, and he's approached all roles head on and positively worked tirelessly for the football club and for us at the sports union. So big well done to Angus, as he's done so well this year. Moving on to another volunteer, Alice Tilley, and she is our promo marketing exec officer this year. And she's also part of the netball committee. She's approached all roles with energy and enthusiasm, and I swear that girl has never ever got any lack of beans. She's always so hyper and motivated, and I really love the fact that it rubs off to everyone else. Comms and social media has been a massive important thing in this COVID pandemic, because every single thing that we put out to you guys is on Instagram, Facebook or Twitter, and that is all Alice. So the fact that you guys all still engage in this is all due to her hard work. So I think everyone can agree that she's absolutely smashed it. Lastly, but not least, is Devon May, who is currently our Sports Union VP, who you've seen earlier. He played Boris Johnston in our quiz and hosted Strictly, along with other things, and he's made that constant effect to make people feel welcome in the sports union and ensure that all volunteers are well organised and ready for their roles. He's currently a member of 3 sports union clubs, so he's definitely an all-rounded one, and hopefully after his speech tonight as well, it proves how much he has made an impact on the sports union. So without any ado, I will dial in the winner for Sports Personality of the Year, and I'm so excited to see who comes on. So we'll see what happens. 3 very, very tough decisions, but they're all absolute legends. So big drum roll for Sports Personality of the Year of 2020 is... So my phone is definitely lagging. So very excited to see who pops up on the screen. I can't thank all of them enough for their support that they've done over the year. I definitely couldn't do anything without them. This must have been one of the toughest ones because I can't imagine how you'd be able to choose between these 3. The tension is far too much and the suspense is real since I don't know who's going to pop up on my screen right now. It's great to see the enthusiasm and encouragement in the comments. Keep going on, since I think we're having a little bit of technical issues trying to get the winner in. I'll just go through them again. So the shortlisted nominees tonight are Angus Seller from football, Alice Tilley from netball, and Devon May from volleyball. Well done to all 3 of you guys. It must be a really hard, it's definitely a hard shortlist. I don't know how anyone done it. We're just trying to get someone in. I'm seeing all the love popping up at the side of the Instagram Live, which is great. I'm feeling virtual drum rolls right now. While we're waiting, and the suspense is very, very real, as I said earlier, please make sure that you will take some photos as the winners are being announced and all of that. We want to see as much engagement as possible. Frankie, I will give a dance after sports ball. If you go into the volleyball lip sync, you'll definitely see me dancing, so I can't wait for that. I think my help behind the camera is telling me that they're... Oh!
Hi!
Hello!
Hi!
Why am I not surprised that you're late for this? Hello!
Thank you so much.
You look nice.
Like, I'm quite overwhelmed. Oh, thank you. Come home. Put some makeup on. Just have a break.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm very happy, if you can't tell. It's been an absolute privilege to work with everyone. I can actually, because I'm like looking out on my phone on my thing, because I can actually see myself like... Yeah, I'm so happy to have won. Thank you guys so much.
Oh, Alice, this is the best your Wi-Fi's ever been.
Yeah, I know, and it's still lagging.
It's so nice not to see a glitched face.
Did you forget what I look like?
Never. Do you want to maybe say a little highlight of the year? What the sports union means to you? You've just won Sports Personality of the Year, so...
Yeah, so I think not much has happened this year, but it's been so challenging for everybody. I feel like we've got together as a community, really stuck as a family, and we've made the best out of a pretty rubbish situation. Just want to say that being part of the SE this year meant an absolute deal to me. And being part of the staff team and with Amber as well, the support has been... It's been incredible. My heart rates are going mad. You guys are incredible, and your support really does mean the world. I've met so many great people this year, and I just want to say thank you to all of you. You're all amazing, and you've made what should have been probably my least favourite year my favourite.
Oh, Alice, that was so nice. Well, big well done to you, and I can't wait. Do you want any more highlights of the year, or I don't know if it's my Wi-Fi or your Wi-Fi. I'm not sure. This is what happens when people phone a call together. Who are you celebrating with tonight, Alice?
It's just a quiet one, Amber. I mean, you know, lockdown and all, so it's just me. Oh, they've got them their way out. They've got them their way out. It's just me, my flatmate, and the boys, the gentlemen, and the lucky halves.
Well, you've got netball on your side, since I can see them all commenting.
Oh, thank you all so much.
Is that the Prosecco I can hear?
It's been fun.
Oh well, big congratulations, Alice. You're an absolute legend and well deserved.
Thank you so much. And to anybody else thinking about getting involved with the SU, definitely do. Like, I've done some things this year that I never thought I would do. I'm running a half marathon in a few weeks. Like, I couldn't run past 5K a few months ago. So, like, honestly, just get involved, take every opportunity you can. Yeah, and here's to a great year next year.
Here's hoping. Very, very excited for it. But congratulations, Alice.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Yeah, so as you can see, I definitely was not wrong at all that Alice always brought enthusiasm to the table, and it always rubbed off on everyone else. Even though when we are in calls, she is sometimes late for the funniest reasons either, so I'm not even surprised that she was late there. But it was great to see everyone in the comments as well getting behind her and netball. Also hearing the Prosecco pop, that's exactly like what we like to hear on a sports ball. So yeah, but I would just want to say a massive congrats to the other shortlisted nominees as well, because they are like SU legends, and I'm not even just saying that. Between Devon and Angus as well, and Alice, they must have been a tough bunch to pick from, so they're all well deserved. But Alice, well done, honestly, great. So yeah, if you are all celebrating like Alice as well, make sure you take photos of that, send us any media in and we can use that. It'd be great to see how you are all celebrating across the globe, since we're not all at the Corn Exchange. But yeah, it's great. So I'm excited to move on to the last award of the night. So the last award is the Peter Wilson Trophy, and this is for Club of the Year. So all three shortlisted clubs have achieved a gold Wattmark award, which requires excellent administration, engagement and partnership, working with their membership, with us as a sports union team, and genuinely all of the other awards mixed in together with like the social activities, development. It's one of the most important awards. And yeah, so last year volleyball won Club of the Year, and I'm really excited to see who wins this year. So 3 of the nominees are an absolute credit to the sports union, and they should be very proud of their achievements. So I can imagine as well, I've said this for every single award, but I can imagine it was so hard to pick between all of these people. But I cannot get over how hard all of the shortlists were this year, and it gets harder every year because the clubs are just stepping up their game. So a big pat on the back to everyone involved. So firstly, the first nomination shortlist, is the Dance Club. So carrying on last year from Social Club of the Year, as everyone knows from their ringing eardrums, they've held great socials, engaged lots of new members and old members. And last year it was the first time for them ever to get over 100 members, which was a massive achievement for those guys. They've ran 13 classes a week in person, which then when it moved into online because of the pandemic cut down to 6. But they've always had engagement on there, and it's great the fact that they can still be able to run dance sessions from bedrooms, living rooms, the works, because I have no idea how the hell you could dance in a studio, dance in a bedroom when it's not a studio. So they also added a new style in, meaning they now have 6 styles, bringing in tap, and this is all led by students, so they don't have any coaches involved, so it's a very student-ran led club. They've had various successes with their Movember fundraising exceeding £1,000, and when they had the competitions last year, they actually placed with ballet and jazz. So they've had loads of successes this year with running socials online as well, and being very engaged with the Sports Union office as well. So big well done to Dance for being shortlisted for this award. We're moving on to our second shortlist nominee of the night. So we've got the Netball Club. So they have the partnership with Dunedin Netball Club, which is great because that means their alumni is involved as well. And having that external partner there is great for the networking. They have great communication with the sports union staff and with their own members as well, keeping up the high engagement and the high membership as they're normally used to. They had 5 taster sessions which kept the club going. You can imagine in, I want to say September now, when I think things weren't even normal, but you'd think they were normal now. 5 taster sessions would actually be a lot, but they still managed to do it all head on and have high engagement and continue to grow their membership and the friendships between freshers and all of that. They have over, they've been nominated for loads of different awards in the past, and it's so exciting to see them being nominated for Club of the Year again this year. They had their annual charity tournament. They've had great socials. They've done so much for the sports union, so it's great that they've been shortlisted tonight, and it's a really hard one. So the Netball Club, they should be very proud of themselves along with the other guys. So lastly, we've got our Equestrian Club. So they actually have a partnership with the Riding from the Disabled, which is great. Honestly, a notable thing for their club as well. Taking the time out to do that is so good, especially in the situation we're in now. 2 qualified for the regional finals. It was cancelled due to COVID, but this is amazing. The fact that this has even happened, and the fact that they even qualified is a great success. Their podium finishes in 52. So they've done really well with their competitions in the past, and they had some joint socials with Edinburgh Uni, as we were saying earlier, which is great to have that little varsity feel. The fact that they can reach out to other unis as well as having socials with other clubs within the sports union, and their communication has been great also. So 3 very strong nominees, and I just want to say congratulations to you all. Well done to all of you guys. These have done unreal, and as I say, use a massive credit to the sports union. So you all deserve it, but of course there's only one winner for the Peter Wilson Trophy Club of the Year. So without further ado, my glamorous assistant will just be dialing the winner for Club of the Year on, and we will see who's won the Peter Wilson Trophy. Drum roll, please. As I say, great to see the rise of dance and equestrian and netball. The strength continues. You're doing so well. I'm excited to see who pops up. Drum roll. Good luck to everyone that has been shortlisted. Very excited. This is a very strong one. These have all done so well. The suspense is getting worse as the call goes on. Also just trying to rearrange my notes. I'm really glad to see that some people are actually doing their own drum roll, because I don't look so silly doing my own here. You can just do them at the same time as me. Just waiting for the winner to come on the screen. Too much suspense for the end of this, I can't deal. Just waiting for the heads up from my assistant behind the camera. As we said, the shortlisted for Club of the Year is dance, equestrian and netball. 3 very strong clubs that have done so well this year. We're just trying to get the winner dialed in now. Great nominees. Can't wait to see what happens. Trust this to be the award that has the biggest suspense already, and we're just waiting. If you just want to maybe put some comments in the comments below. I'm seeing love coming in, which is great. It's nice to see that you are all hanging on. The suspense is definitely getting far too much for my little head. I might need some of Alice's Prosecco. Thanks, Catherine, for the drum roll. I'm very glad that someone else is doing it. Hi!
I'm gonna go on mute. Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm great. How are you?
Good. We were
You
all
just
sat
won
on the
Club of the
call
Year.
waiting.
What was that, sorry?
Everyone else was sat on the call pulling faces while we waited, and I was
Oh, how are you feeling?
good. It's nice to do so much hard work and then we get rewarded for it. I can see everyone smiling at me now, so I'm gonna hide that so I don't see them.
Of course, you've done so well this year. You should be very proud of yourself. Do you want to just say a little bit about like you and your role, and then maybe say an achievement of the year, because you guys have just won Club of the Year, so yeah.
So I'm Tory president, and I don't know, I say we just kept on going as best we could all year. We had a lot of outdoor sessions, and credit to the girls for making it a lot easier to do, because obviously they turned up in the rain and the wind, so they made our job a lot easier. But yeah, it was good, a good round effort from last year's committee as well, definitely.
Amazing. I've seen a lot of people commenting saying finally, because I feel like this has been a thing that you guys have been waiting for a while. So are you all buzzing that it's finally actually happened?
Yeah, I can see everyone sending in the messages. But definitely past committees, definitely putting in all the effort as well. So well done to everyone.
Have you got any alumni on your call that you guys are all in? Because they must be, I can just imagine them.
Yeah, we've got Erin, Holly, Emma, and a few others, I think. I'm not sure. I've hid them away because they're pulling faces at me.
Great. I'm very excited for you all. Are you got anything to celebrate tonight, or are you going on to the lip sync battle, or?
We'll probably just stay on the chat for a bit, but I think most of us are all separate at home, so maybe celebrating next year.
Yeah, 100%. As soon as we can actually have like big celebrations, I can imagine you guys will be going ham.
Yeah, we will do.
If you just make sure that if all the girls are going mental on the call, which I can totally imagine they will be.
I think someone was videoing it, so we'll see.
Oh, amazing! Because I can just imagine what you guys would be like in the normal setting at Corn Exchange. We wouldn't hear anything because our eardrums would be ringing. So I can just imagine.
Be so good. Next year, hopefully.
Yeah. Oh well, congratulations, and
thank you very much.
Hopefully well deserved.
As well.
Thank you. Yeah, go and enjoy, and congratulations, and I can't wait to see the video.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Amazing. Absolute scenes from Netball, and it's so nice to hear that they were all on a call and their members were all just as buzzing, because it's a massive thing. And if anyone's new to the sports ball and are actually maybe a fresher this year, I don't think it'll be hard to try and explain like how much the awards do mean to the clubs, and even just to be shortlisted. But honestly, it's such a good feeling. So hopefully, if you're on like little prees with your clubs and stuff like that, you'll get that buzz. But hopefully, with the event today, you have felt that, because I mean, I didn't think I was going to be as buzzing as I am right now, just by sitting in my hallway speaking to my phone. So I just want to say a massive well done to Netball and the Equestrian and Dance, because that was a really tough award, and they're three amazing clubs in the sports union, along with our other ones as well, but that's such a big award to go for. So massive well done to Netball. And yeah, well, that is our awards done, and I can't believe how fast that has went. Just massive congratulations to the winners tonight and the shortlisted nominees. You've all done phenomenally. But not even just that, well done to all 32 clubs, because you guys have absolutely nailed it this year, and I can't be any more proud of that. I came into this role not knowing that I was going to be in a pandemic and working from home, especially doing a sports ball in my hallway. So I was not expecting that at all, and I'm really hoping that you guys are just feeling like I am right now and absolutely ecstatic. And I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart, I would not have been able to get through this year without all your guys' attitude and their encouragement and support, because it's definitely got me through this job as well. I just want to say a massive other shout out to the sports union team and the guys that have helped me tonight, because this would not have happened without them, because my Wi-Fi is awful. To anyone that has been on team meetings, I have not been able to get through without them, and my glamorous assistant behind the camera as well, because, well, I wouldn't be able to hold my phone and do this all at the same time. So well done to you guys as well. A big shout out to our Orium colleagues that are on. It's great to the fact that we have our partnership with them, and I really, really can't wait till we can all go back into those facilities again and do sport how we're meant to be doing it. Also to our volunteers, So the guys that have championed the sports union since the start, because that is exactly what we needed, because I'm not going to lie, no one would be in this call without you guys. And lastly, the clubs. You guys, as I said earlier, have been the absolute backbone, especially for me getting through this job. So thank you so much to all you guys, and I really hope you're all proud and ecstatic with the amount we've actually achieved this year, because it's unbelievable. So yeah, there's a first time for everything, and I feel like we absolutely nailed this tonight. Thank you everyone who's came on, past, present members, families, colleagues at the university, to come and show off our sports union, and we really do have the best one in Scotland. So I am absolutely buzzing to say that. Can't wait to get back to sports. Hopefully it'll be very, very soon, and I cannot wait for next year's sports ball. It is going to be an amazing one, even better than today, and I don't think I can say that right now. But the evening does not end here. As we said earlier, Volleyball Club are hosting their social at 7:30. All the information is on our social media and theirs. So make sure you head along to that, because they have won, so they've proved that they're a really good social club. So yeah, and I, as I said, will be lip syncing, so if you want to see more of my face, then head along to that as well. But I just want to say a big thank you, and this has been an amazing night. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. See you soon.